some more time to think it over with you. Keep it together. It's all in my head. Keep it together. That's what she said. I'm making changes onto my life. Just rearranging. Thinking I just need to make shit work. It doesn't matter how, and you don't make me. Even though you think you do. And I'm acting crazy. Meaning I just need to get away. I need some space from you. Keep it together. It's all in my head. Keep it together. That's what she said. Keep it together. It's all in my head. Keep it together. That's what she said. Keep it together. It's all in my head. Keep it together. That's what she
Hello, hello. I am back from my vacation. I got out of the cave. I was trapped there for a little bit, if you watch Twitter, but I'm fine now. I didn't drink any of the E. coli water either, so yeah, that's good. Let's pause the music. Yeah. I don't know how long I'll go tonight because my sleep schedule is all messed up from past couple days, but let's start Vampyr. This game seems really cool. I got this as a gift from Baronout, I think. A while during Christmas, so that's cool. I wanted to play this. This and the The Order, 1880s, the Order, whatever the Order game is. But that's not on PC yet, I don't think, so that's fine. So we'll just start with this. I've not played this before, and I haven't seen very much about it. But, you know, it'll be nice. I can play a game that I've never really played before. I just totally don't know how to spell vampire, so. But yeah, warning. Even if based on proven medical knowledge from 1918, vampires sometimes take liberties when establishing possible links between scientific theories and supernatural creatures for theatrical purposes. In other words, do not try to cure any disease with any of the recipes shown in this video game, and no rats were harmed in the making of this game. That's the important part. So, I remember hearing mixed reviews about this game, but it looks cool, so maybe that's enough. I'm easy to please, honestly. Making sure all my settings are correct. That's fine enough for me. Alright, let's do normal mode. You should actually kill citizens. Whoa. So wait. Play Vampyr with low challenge. No. Combat is easy, there's no reward. Finishing this but without killing any citizens. So, character progression is faster if you kill citizens. Your power as a vampire's base is out of the citizens you choose to embrace. Enemies are harder to hit and kill. I don't understand what that embrace means, though, so we're just going to play normal. The more lives you take, the easier it'll get. Like, just kill people. The game will be easier that way.
12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science.
Science!
I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Whoa, Death Pending. That's like the prequel to Death Stranding, which comes out tomorrow.
Death.
Sorry, the director's cut comes out tomorrow.
Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment. A righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars.
Imbibe. Okay.
So
Hey, Sarah.
death is not a wicked thing.
Come on by.
Nor
Got some water.
holy retribution. A true
Ah.
punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss.
The true punishment is to actually die.
From the harshness and be born once more.
I wanna die. That's what they're saying. Honestly, that's like a big story of vampires. Is like a lot of time they're like, oh god, I've been alive for so long. Oh, I thought I was naked. I was like, why am I naked? Well, they haven't invented Technicolor yet, so that's why everything is black and white. The entire game is going to be like this. I know this for sure. Alright. I'm sure audio is good. Up it a little bit. I don't know how quiet it is. If it's too quiet, let me know. I'm not sure if this is better with the controller or not, but I'm gonna try it with the controller first. I appear to be ill. How? Why are they got like dirt piles? Just blood. Hey person, come here.
Thirsty. So thirsty.
I am thirsty. That's why I got imbibed. Hey lady. Don't stare. She knew I was alive. Oh, his pupils are so dilated. Or they're not dilated. They're, what's the opposite of dilated? Ah, it's never as good as the first time. You need to get, like, lines from, the Masquerade.
My sweet brother.
Hey, from Bloodlines.
What have you done?
Mary! Oh, no. Mary!
No, you can't put a tourniquet around her neck.
Hold on.
She'll die.
Please, hold on. Oh, God. Mary.
It's like, oh, she's bleeding from the neck. Put a tourniquet around it.
No. No.
I think he made a mistake. Well, he must have drained her fast.
This horror. It's a nightmare. No! Please, a moment, let me explain!
Oh. That was a good shot. Damn. That was a pretty good shot. He didn't even, like, really aim that much.
These patrols are after me. No! No! Don't shoot!
Hey, Yuna.
This is
Dropping
a
some
nightmare.
ratatanium. There's no real
I need to
sprinting.
get out of here.
So I'm just kind of jogging my way out of here. Let's go this way.
This can't be happening.
This can't be happening.
No,
Not bad.
Please, stop! I
Ow.
mean you no harm.
I mean you no harm. I'm surprised you're still here after your big 12-hour stream.
What's going on?
Go get some rest or something. I mean, I appreciate you coming by, of course.
What have I done? What's all this about?
What's all this about? Melee attack, alright.
Now, I can defend myself.
I got machete. The thing.
Who are you? Stay back!
Stay back, I say.
But you left me no choice.
Easy kill. Let's see if there's any secrets down here. Oh, you've played Vampire? That's good. It seems interesting.
Stupid beast!
Ow, fire. Ow. Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Sorry.
I've heard like mixed things about it. I'm excited to play it because, you know, I like the idea of it. I just, you know, hope it's not terrible. And I hope that my stream runs okay. It's been on my list for a while. I shuffled it around for a while. Or I shuffled it around a few times, so.
No, please, stop!
See those fancy clothes? Ow.
Who are you? Filth?
That's quite possible,
What do you want?
I would imagine. There is a new that werewolf game, Earthblood, I think it's called, which I want to get to. But I know that's gotten mixed reviews because people don't like it. They're just wandering around. I think it's called Earthblood. It's Earth something. Maybe it's Earthblood.
I mean you no harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech!
You
Please.
fucking leech.
Listen to me. I can't make any sense of this. Shut up, beast! Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's name? Do the rest of the job.
The sun.
Just leave me.
Ouchie. The door
sun.
closed.
Feels like it's burning me to the bone.
Aggravated damage. There we go. Classic. Does he still got the mark on him? No, okay.
I need to find somewhere to hide.
I got the sun's coming.
Let me go!
Whoa. Oh, there we go. That's how I sprint. So hold B to sprint. I can't wait to get finishers.
I need to find shelter.
I've thought about streaming Spec Ops: The Line again,
It's locked.
or playing it again. I've never streamed it, but I've I've beaten that game like 3 or 4
anybody there?
times, and that's a really fun one.
What is this place?
Keep out. The vampire would never go in here. It says keep out.
The place seems abandoned. I should be safe enough here.
Should be safe enough here. Let's look this way. Oh, what's that? You got a picture? I also picked up The Sinking City on sale, because that looks fun. And I know that's also gotten mediocre reviews. Ah, nom nom.
What have you done?
He took a little sippy.
Mary! Mary! Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
You did it to you did it to her. Wait, is this our house? Fire and sun. The leeches do not fear the sun or fire. And they do not burst into flame or ashes when they are caught under rays of daylight, but it hurts them good. Really good. I have personally chained a vampire to a tree to see what would happen to them when the sun rises. Its skin blackened in a few minutes as it was burning from the inside. Its eyes and flesh melted, and I saw its unholy bones move and squeal as the beast tried to escape all day long. In the end, only a desiccated corpse remained, which started slowly to regenerate when the sun disappeared beyond the horizon. I cut its head off to finally destroy it, and when I tried the same test with fire, The bloody leech never came back from the ashes. Fire is our weapon of choice, brothers. To burn the beast is the best way to kill it for good. Interesting. So these vampires don't die by the sun. They just, are a burning corpse. They're just a burned corpse. Shillings! My least favorite currency. That's a dead person.
I had better remain here until nightfall.
Yeah, probably. Now, who's this person? They don't look like they're doing too hot. Oh, what we got? We got a nice little pocket watch.
Wait, this one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities.
True.
What's this? Gold watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it and share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers.
Undertakers? God, what assholes.
That's impossible.
But I was dead. Question marks. Watch. That doesn't look like the guy that I killed. Or that... He didn't bury me. I wonder what his deal is. Probably just a random dead guy. Anything in here? We got a broken mirror. Do I not show up, or do I show up in the mirror this time?
12 dreams for the Red Queen that sleeps under crown of stone.
Whoa.
She might linger longer, her eyes as white as wool.
Who goes there?
Who goes there?
Summoned by warring song. A child born from darkness must take scent of his power.
Who's there? Are you referring to me?
Ah! Ow.
No! No! I still have so much to accomplish.
All you accomplished was dying,
I
idiot.
still have so much left that needs doing.
I guess I can be seen in the mirror. Oh, 5 more shillings. Hell yeah. Oh, here's a dead guy that blew out his brains. Okay, maybe not. Maybe he just got high. Or did he blow out it? No, he did blow out his brains. He got high and then he blew out his brains. It's a nice looking revolver. All things considered. Pretty clean.
This one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
There's time. I can save him.
The vampire doctor.
That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital!
Done. He'll live.
He'll live.
Now what? We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
That's a good doctor. Killing.
No, it never got easy.
No, but it's easier. Used revolver. Reliable serviceable used by British troops as their standard firearm. I can level it up. Good revolver. Remarkable revolver. Perfect revolver. Whoa. Double tap. Okay, I can level up my guns. That's cool. The broad blade often used by sailors and fishermen. Let me see, what does that do? Increase damage dealt, reduce stamina consumption. Okay. You get a lot of weapons. Oh, okay, here's my human powers and my vampires. It's a pretty big map. Oh, that's a bigger map than I expected. What are these? Citizens? Blood quality? Whoa. Blood quality assessment is largely by the health and number of hints you get before embracing him or her. Largely by the health. Okay. I guess these are the ones that I'm supposed to embrace. Okay. I don't know how that works, but I guess we'll find out though. Get investigations too. Some mail. Oh, what do we got here? Nothing. No ammunition. We got our watch. Good resale value. That's good. We can sell the watch that we took off someone. Blood diary. 15th October. Bad sleep. Becky coughed all night. Oh, bloody diary. And the fever made her delirious. I heard a loud noise in the morning. It's a big machine some men brought by the banks to dig a big hole in the ground. It was some sort of mechanical shovel. Maybe I could go there and ask for some work. Becky needs medicine. 16th of October. I talked to the men with the mechanical shovel. They told me they are digging mass graves all around London. Safety measures, apparently. Is there a new epidemic? Is the flu coming back? They had no work for me. Becky slept little last night. The foundry has been closed, and there are no more jobs nearby. 3 days later, I went to London to find some groceries and drugs. No trains. It took me a whole day to cross the Thames and come back. Becky seemed better. I made a soup she ate. I found no drugs and only a few syringes, and some sleeping pills in the back market. They have no money left. Maybe I could go to Pembroke Hospital tomorrow. But so far, I fear leaving my wife for so long. Later the 19th. Becky threw up the meal a few hours after she ate. She is so frail now it makes me cry. She says she hears voices outside at night. Says she wants to eat meat. Where would I find meat? Tomorrow, I'll barricade the house to protect us from looters. 21st of October. The men with the mechanical shovel have stopped digging the mass grave. I heard shouts last night, as if they were attacked. Now there are only a few boats throwing bodies day and night into the giant hole. The smell is terrible. We should have left this house a week ago, but Becky, she refuses to leave. She'd rather die, she said with a nasty smile. Why is she torturing me so? 22nd of October. Becky just attacked me. She jumped up on me from the stairs and tried to bite me. I had to smack her, but she smacked me back. I went upstairs and locked myself in the bedroom. Now I can hear her crying and mumbling downstairs. I retrieved the gun I hid in my ceiling since the war to protect the house. Now I'm ready to use it to protect myself and my own wife. 23rd. I could not sleep at all. Becky spent the night scratching at the door, asking for my help. Begging me to let her in, but I was too afraid to open it. I'm just waiting for her to die now. It would not be long. I pray God will end it soon. 24th. I was so hungry. I tried going down there this morning, but Becky was sitting in the armchair by the chimney. She was panting like a dog, looking at me without moving, just followed me around the room with her eyes. I pointed the gun at her sore face, but she did not react. I could not pull the trigger. I went back to my room. 25th. The house is silent like a tomb. No more noises. Becky is dead now. Forgive me, my love. I was unable to save you. I'll be with you soon enough. I guess it's time to go to sleep as a vampire. Vampire nappies.
This makes no sense. None of it.
What do you mean?
No sense at all.
What could be possibly wrong, man?
It's a nightmare. That's it.
That pillow looks so sad. Sad, sad little pillow.
So be it.
There's one bullet in there, and you already used it. It was already used. Shoot yourself in the head, idiot.
Rational thinking only.
Okay, well there was not supposed to be a bullet in there. Because I only saw one bullet in there. And the guy shot himself. Oh well. It's a vampire game. We all know what's gonna happen. He's not gonna die. What happened? Whoa. Oh, there's
This
blood.
is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
With the real? Whoa. Who's that? Evolution. Allow you to evolve and rest. Here are my skills. You drain your own blood to heal normal and aggravated damage instantly. Okay, that's pretty good. You see, Vampyr uses the power of his blood to heal normal aggravated damage, increasing his flesh, nerve, and bone regeneration. With time, the vampire computer can be extremely powerful and is sure to surprise any unwary vampire hunter. We think of vampires as immortal. You can block their unnatural regenerative abilities. They are more vulnerable than you think. What's that do? You trade more blood to heal yourself. Okay. What about this one? You trade the instant health chain for greater regeneration. It doesn't seem that good. I mean, this is like, it's per second. Or up to 300? Okay, maybe that's pretty good. Ba-boop, ba-boop, ba-boop. Level up! Okay. Oh, we have all these ones too. Blood barrier. Little barrier, absorbing damage. Block the target's blood in their vein, making them defenseless. Ugh. Spring. You can jump. Okay. Toggle. Drain your stamina to evade into the shadows, become invisible to most enemies. Your stamina is empty. Okay. You get claws. Blood spear. Nice. Shadow mist. You get cloud of shadows at the target's feet. The cloud will explode after a time. Alright, so it makes shadows explode. Rage. Use control. Let the beast take over for a short time. The beast teleports itself into all enemies around you and strikes them with furious blows. Abyss. You get a shadow vortex. Coming to life, the shadows interrupt enemy. That's cool. Blood cauldron. Blood boil. There we go. We have blood boil. Body. Increase health. Increase stamina. Yeah. Increase blood capacity. Increase absorption when you bite. So you inflict a bite. Yeah. Increase your healing when you bite. Okay. More serums and more bullets. Natural predators, vampires have received some gift from Mother Nature, like claws instead of fingernails. These natural weapons can easily cut through soft tissue, and they are very useful for piercing prey's arteries. Sure. How much do I have left to unlock? Can I unlock the rest of these? I think I only have 135 XP left, actually. Vampire wields their blood and throws it like a spear. This power take kind of charge, but deadly effective at medium to long range. Powerful supernatural tool. Remember, you don't like close combat. Okay. Hey man, I'm gonna head to sleep now. Okay. Thanks for coming by, Yuna, and that was a fun stream today, so glad you got the whole 12 hours done. Have a good one, get some rest. Now I have claws.
That voice in my head.
Mission 1, Quarantine.
If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me.
There's another
But
claw.
I am.
Oh, okay.
I must find him to understand what I have
Find the
become.
one who created me. Oh, they know I'm here. 8-bit rat. Alright, Derek, let's get the 8. I forgot to actually activate that, so let me turn that on. Where's my 8-bit rats? My streaming buddies. And there's one. There he goes. Right, back to the game.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Can't we take some of the clothes from the dead people and maybe, like, not have to worry about it?
Here's the leech. Here!
No. Hey. I did it. I teleported.
My head's spinning.
Don't shoot me. Press X to skip.
It's locked, all right.
Okay. Clever fucking beast. I can teleport. You can't. Get bent, noob. Look at this wonderful English household. Oh, what's that? I got a used steak. All weapons can be used by pressing Y. They have attacks, special effects, and consume stamina. Okay. So what is that? Offhand. Sharpened wooden stick designed to pierce vampire hearts. Let's see. Adds 3 stun points when have been hit. Okay, so it adds stun parts.
No! No!
Yeah, I can't tell about locked doors. Hey Drip, thanks for the raid with 16 people. Oh, thanks for the follow, Fefe. Let me do a shout out for Drip the Deer. Oh, you got it. Okay. Thank you. I don't think you need to. I think you just do that. Just type the name. I don't think you need to @ for it. But yeah, XCOM 2. Put those rats. What rat's on? I have rat right here. Oh, that hat. Oh, I missed it. God, a bunch of things happened at once. All right, rat hat. Rat hat. Rat hat. Ah, it's breaking. It's freaking out. Okay. Oh, Crash Saint Panda. Thank you for the follow. How did your XCOM go? Did you have a good mission at the end there? Did everything go well? Did you beat the assassin back? Where the, that's, I'm gonna place the rats. Rats. Drip dab, drip dab. I also have a dab. I'm now best friends with Bear. Yeah. The two of us are gonna get so much done. Let's reach the North Bank.
I'm still in Southwark.
I'm still in
I
Southwark.
must reach the West End. Go back home.
That's good. I think the story generated one is really easy. Because you're just like, hey, here's some grenades, idiot. And then then that's it. That's the end of her. I'm just gonna break everything. I don't even know if there's anything in here, but I'm gonna try. Is there stealth? Oh, okay. Press Y to use your stake and stun. Mock senator from high ground. Point blank with a pistol. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so no, I'm not vermin. Press A to bite a stun enemy. It'll give you blood and refill your health gauge. Ah.
Strength.
Oh.
Strength I never knew I had.
There you go. Keep them alive. Keep them alive. Keep those MVPs alive. You know, love them, because when they die, it'll suck all that much more. Hopefully it doesn't happen. Ah, fire! Ow, dodge. Oh, I have to lock on, right. I'm like, why am I not doing anything? Can I bite and not get attacked? Ow. Stop it.
This shouldn't be possible.
Ow.
Every sinew, every fiber of my being is afire.
Oh, okay, I consume my own blood. So you actually drink your own blood. Come on, I want to stun you. More blood.
I feel like a child learning the limits of my body.
I'm a vampire. Of course it's metal. Yeah, just drink your own. Just ow. That was a shotgun, asshole. Don't do that. Ah. Whoa. Bop, 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 bop. I drink my own blood.
My reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
No, no. What gave you that idea? Was it like the teleporting, maybe? Or the blood drinking? I don't know, man. What was your first clue? But yeah, thanks all raiders for coming by. I got kind of distracted. I'm Greenland. I like rats and snakes and robots. You know, 3 R's: reptiles, robots, and rats. There we go. And rodents, I guess. Most rodents, I think, but mostly rats. I stream a lot of games. I know, isn't that funny? I've gotten that before. People ask, why do you have a... Why does the rat... Or why is the snake next to the rats? Wouldn't he eat them? He's like, no. Well, your king country needs you. Join the blank and help blank. What does this one say? Your country... Okay, join the British ranks and help with the brave lads at the front. But yeah, I love rats. I love snakes. At one point I owned a snake and 2 rats.
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood.
Yeah.
Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you.
If only you knew not to
For
suck
what
on your
happened to
sister's
us.
neck. Idiot. Okay. I wonder if falling in water is lethal to vampires in this. Like in, like Legacy of Kain. Because water is like acid to them. Rats. Rats. Oh no!
I have this.
That wasn't petting a rat.
For blood.
That rat was tasty.
I cannot enter.
I made a mistake.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked. How do I get in? Oh, can I go right here? Little secret? No. I gotta go this way? Do I drop down here? I don't know if I'm supposed to do this. Oh, right. I can teleport.
The dizziness from the jump. I can now control it.
I can now control it. But, yeah. I have a list of games that I've been playing. If you look at my About section, there is a list of games that I have that I'm planning on playing. You know, it's up to change depending on, you know, if I find something fun.
I cannot enter.
Or, you know, sometimes I put up for a vote on my Twitter, so. But, yeah, I play a variety of things. That's my main hobby, gaming. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. And if you're going to dip right away, then, you know, that's cool too. Hopefully I'll see you around later. Okay, nothing here.
What will London have to say to me?
Well, London's already said a lot to you, and a lot of it was not very nice. Main gaming.
I've so
Okay.
many questions.
Well, thanks for coming by. Thanks for hanging out, Fefa.
It's locked,
Hopefully I'll
alright.
see you around. It's locked, alright. You got good shadows, that's nice. What else we got here? More shillings. Everyone just leaving a bunch of shillings on, you know, barrels. That person's gonna come to life.
Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum?
Are you a vampire too? Or a zombie? Or some other kind of creature? Oh, was he eating fish? Is that why he died?
The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it.
He died because of London. Death by London, which is not unusual, I hear.
Follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant.
Yeah. Can I jump up there? No.
Fresh
Detective vision.
blood. The smell is so strong.
We're gonna ignore that, though. We're gonna go for this blood over here. Break it. Yeah.
This is a slaughterhouse.
Hell yeah.
It's locked.
I need a key for that. Use your super vampire powers to open the key. Yeah, there's some dead guys here. Alright, so I need to find that. If I get that blood again, or that key. Oh. And aluminum shard. Aluminium shard, actually. We got some upgrading in this game too. We got a little bit of RPG aspects, a little bit of crafting. Maybe not, I don't know about crafting actually. Teleport. No. Okay, I can't attack. Oh, more goodies though. Hell yeah. Grease and screws. Down here. Nothing. Alright. If I talk about vampires, I want to play Nosgoth again, which is not, again, not... City! You! Life save by efficient medical aid is a blow struck at the flu epidemic. Volunteers make the difference. It's true. But Nosgoth wasn't a terribly great, like, free-to-play game, but it was fun. A lot of the time.
It's locked.
There's some more Legacy of Kain stuff, which... Honestly, I really need to play Legacy of Kain. Like, I have the whole series, but it's really old. I don't know how well it aged. What's in here? Hey.
Nobody at home.
Alright, just teleport through the window. I suppose I should follow the blood trail at some point. Oh, what's that?
Something dire must have come about.
Yeah? What was that? What was your clue on that one? I can see why you're a doctor, not like a detective. Oh, we can go up here.
I cannot enter.
Alright, we cannot go in this way. That was a good... They tricked me real good there.
It's locked.
Everything's locked. Jeez. Imbibe, alright. Like a good vampire. I'm a water vampire. I just drink lots of water. If I don't drink enough water, I'll die. Just like real vampires.
Where has everyone gone?
That is a good question. It's very empty here. Thank you for the water. I need to remember to stay hydrated. I was busy the past couple days.
According to the blood patterns, that's where the victim was attacked. So that must be the killer's trail.
Okay. Oh, I was like, what is that floating blood thing? That was a rat. It wants me to go up there, but there's lots of loot to find. A hideout! Alright, cool, but I'm gonna loot the place first. You can't just give me access to the open world and then tell me not to go loot the open world. I wonder if it'll just kill me if I go too far away. Or maybe it'll just eventually all be locked and I won't be able to go back. Maybe that. See, I keep streaming open world games, but I don't think I'm good at streaming them because I like to go check every, like... I check everything. I look for everything. I will waste so much time. Like, I probably add, like, lots of hours to, like, an open world gameplay because I just go wander around. I do the same thing multiple times, or, like, I'll go about something really slowly just to make sure I do it the right way, or just, like, to triple check something. I did that in, well, it's not really open world, but I did that in Wolfstride. I kept going back to places, but it's because Wolfstride had new stuff in there. And I didn't tell you that it had new stuff, which is annoying. Alright, I think we... Whoa, I found a torn off diary page. For looking away when they mock my color, I hate myself. For crying like a girl when they insult me, I hate myself. For swearing like a boy when they're gone, I hate myself. For hating my parents, I hate myself. For smiling when customers called me Sad Brina, I hate myself. For never finding the courage to tell Tom how I truly feel, I hate myself. Oh. I learned about Sabrina Cavendish. Vampire, you need human blood to evolve. Blood quality bar indicates XP you will earn if you feed on the citizen. Unlock hints to increase the XP. Okay. So I guess I have to, learn about people so that their blood tastes better. That's one way to do it. Oh, this door's open. I'm gonna go into the hideout. I think this is the hideout anyway. And then I'll go through that door. That seems like a story progression zone.
There is no one in sight.
There's not. You already mentioned that. You hear rats. Oh, new hideout. Let's expend my XP. You got refill all my bullets. I don't have any bullets. Alright. My workbench. There is crafting. You can craft medical treatments, serums, weapon upgrades, treatment for all these things, for fatigue, anemia, sepsis. And what else can I craft? Can I upgrade my stuff? I can. Maybe I'll just I'll hold on to this for now, because I don't know if there's like a selling, like a way to sell stuff yet. Oh, they blocked that. Alright. It's amazing how much all the furniture in a house can do to block your path. Alright. Let's see. Hard biting. I want to increase the damage of bite. Not right away, anyway. Getting the blood is good. I want more blood. And a higher... No, I can't do that. Can't do that. 300, 300. I'll do blood spear. It's only 190. Oh, it costs 1,000. Never mind. Alright. Where's the cost? Where do you see the cost on these? Oh, at the bottom. Except for these ones for some reason. That's 600. That is 600. I guess that's all I can do for now. The following night. Yeah, I guess I slept all day. I didn't change my clothes. And there's still no one here, and it's still raining. Oh, she's right there. I found her. Is she the attacker, or maybe she's just crazy?
At last, a little life.
I hope I live long enough to see them wet boot boys get what's coming to them.
We got 3 people here. I don't know their blood quality. What's... Okay, that's the details. So she hides her true feeling about her boss, Tom. Who's that? Imbibe. Alright, more imbibes.
I'm losing my mind.
How do I turn off this
Fly
vision
as
again?
far
There we
away
go.
from this place as I can.
Damn it.
Let's talk to him.
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I
Thank you for the
apologize
water.
for my outfit. It's been a
Yeah, I gotta
long
learn
night.
those blood
Been there,
details.
seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
Alright. What's going on around
What's
here?
going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Who?
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman.
Bogeyman.
Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
That's easy, I guess.
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
Okay.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Well, I
I'll
did.
say, sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
I mean, he's
I'll
right.
leave you to your bottle then.
Hey there, Mr. Tom, I assume.
Sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some
That's
rest.
true.
This is going to be another long night.
I'm full of blood.
Why is it going to be a long night?
Like a regular
Must be
human.
new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
I've seen murders.
Tell me more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Okay.
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here.
Yeah.
We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
It's London.
Where am I? Where is this place?
You're at my bar, sir, the Turquoise Turtle. The last ray of light in this dangerous part of town.
The Turquoise Turtle. Oh,
Aren't you scared?
Scared of what? All the bad shit happens out on the foggy streets.
true.
And I never go outside.
So you're open all night?
Yep. Figured people might need a place to rest in these dark times.
Also gonna get that, free, late night drinker money,
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
Whoa, that's a lot of money.
How long has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
Who is he?
this man? What does he look like?
Does he like
A
blood?
gentleman, I guess. Well dressed, quite polite. A professor or something fancy like that. Always writing, reading notes.
Is he me?
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
No fucking. Hi, lady.
Hello, sir. Are you alright? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom then. He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
Yeah.
What's going on around here?
Well, maybe shock my
Where
boss.
is
I'm gonna
everyone?
talk to you
Too many
anyway.
dead, sir. First the epidemic. Now all these terrible murders.
Murders.
The murders. What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning. Drained of blood.
Drained of blood.
It's horrible. Some say the sewer dog is back.
The sewer dog. What's that?
No one knows. People have always disappeared around these parts.
Okay.
The ancients say it's the sewer dog
The
coming out
ancients.
to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
Who are the ancients?
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu.
Ah, yeah.
Killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it.
No.
Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing.
That sounds familiar.
There's so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
A little realistic
What
there.
is this place?
This is Tom's
It's a bar.
A Turquoise Turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina, if you want to know.
Are you always open? this
He
late
sounds
at
so
night?
confused.
No,
What is this
only since
place?
the epidemic started. Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
You don't seem to have much business. Where is everybody?
Oh man, I'm really
Most
tired.
people
I don't know how long I'm gonna
sleep
stream
at
today.
And those that are awake tend to avoid going out.
I might stream
the
tomorrow
murders
for a
and all.
longer period. I want to go on for at least like 2 hours, but we'll see.
I just want to talk.
Maybe
I didn't
longer if I
mean
get
to scare
excited.
you.
I'm
This is
not
like the
afraid,
slow
sir.
part of the game.
It's just I've other customers to take care of.
Yeah,
I
you
only
do.
see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I best check on them.
Okay.
I'll leave then. Thank you. It's locked, all right.
Yep, that's locked. You have anything to
You
say?
again. What can I do for you?
Oh, what a good angle there. Oh, you can't let me do some
Thank you.
push-ups? That's
Goodbye.
fine. I don't feel like doing them tonight. Hello.
Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
And you're still ugly as sin.
You're an asshole.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Maybe when I shoot next time, I'll turn it back on. I forgot to turn it on, and I don't feel like doing it now.
Are they stupid or something? Never even been to India.
I'm in the back.
It's a good thing you cannot see me now, Mum.
Why do those people talk out loud about their problems? Random hat. Alright, let me get the hat. Where's the hat? Where's the hat wheel? Hat wheel, hat wheel. Hat wheel is right there. Alright. Oh wait, I gotta stop it. Oh, stop. Fresh. I forgot to take the rats off. There we go. Now the hat wheel is updated. And an article. Alright. Do that next. And the hat's gone. Look what you did. You removed the hat. Such is life when you gamble. I removed the rats completely on accident. Shit. Uh-oh. Remove them 100%. That was a mistake. I hit the button. I fat fingered it. Where's the picture? Where's my sprite? Where's my stuff? Bonus rats. There we go, they're back. So the hat has been removed. Sad, but necessary. Next up, bot article. Let's see if we find anything fun when we do a quick scroll through. That's a lot of the general multiverse. Whoa. Metaverse? Okay. Okay. Alex Diaz, computing, game master, matchable player online motherboard. Okay. News, online chat, role-playing game terminology, sports, video gaming, voice chat and online gaming, War Thunder, Windows games, World of Tanks. I never expected art director comments in the reds of skin. Okay. New Elden Ring system is a transmo. Okay, let's do that one. I like Elden Ring ones because they're really goofy. Let me see. New Elden Ring is a transmog system introduced to the mod. A new PC for Elden Ring adds a much fun element to the game, a transmog system. This allows players to wear whatever they like without worrying about big things such as stats. The mod in question is by Pelulek. A nice spot, Screen Rant. And is their first. What? When are you able to be classy without losing your stats? Right, Pelulek. Finish this game with your armor skin or with his armor you like. This is a repeat version. The mod works by lifting all immunities, resistance, and poise from the user's armor. These figures are then transferred to one of 3 talismans, one for light armor, one for medium armor, and one for heavy armor. Each of these talismans weigh a specific amount, i.e. corresponds to the volume of the original armor. Pelulek has created a table to explain each talisman, which can be seen below. There's no table. Pelulek warns that players to keep the mod from resolving the 3 talismans. Therefore, sacrifices should be made. I imagine a number of solutions to create this mod. The idea would be to ensure an absolute expansion of defenses, immunities, and poise. But I've got no idea how to deal with it. If anyone has an idea, I'm an expert. The new Elden Ring patch had a huge change in the game earlier this month. With this introduced NPC marker boards on a vast map, and a new character named Jarbairn was added to the lands between. Yeah, I'm an expert. This content hosts on a server. You can only display this content with a cookie whose purpose is to accept the tax. Please enable the viewing of cookies. Give them the time to set the cookie. This content is hosted on a computer and will only be shown under the controller of a browser. Please enable the view cookies. Help your cookie adjuster. Are you going to support Eurogamer? We want to build the game better. It means better for the users, not for algorithm. You can help. In addition to having access to information for the players, our website is completely free of charge. Also, you may access articles, ETMs, and conversations, so you are closer to the team, the stories, and the games we all love. The prices for those items start at $3.99/49. Support us. Like, you can only display this content with a cookie whose purpose is to accept attacks. You must accept the attack cookie. You must compromise your system to read this article. What? Oh, Activision Blizzard infiltrated. Maybe we'll read that one later. That one's by Ron, though. I don't know if Ron's any good. God damn it, Activision Blizzard. Leave you alone for 5 minutes. Alright. Let's go back to Vampire game. Support us.
Stupid or something. I've never even been to India.
Stop talking to yourself.
Place for you. Priwen has several patrols roaming the area,
They do not pursue me.
but they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
Whoa, vampires.
Until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
No.
Certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you?
Ow!
I mean you no harm, saith the vampire. Present yourself.
Present myself. I don't know what that means.
I need a word. With anyone.
Well, that was nice of him.
Well, that's something I can do for you.
I would keep your hands on that crucifix, though. Can you do my laundry so I can... I need some new clothes. You, sir, look like shit. Press for details.
Who might he...
This guy, I know his name. Dr. Edgar Swansea. He's worth 6,000 blood points.
You be?
I don't know.
I'm not sure that I know anymore.
Might I at least learn the reason of your presence?
That's none of your concern.
But that's not
Sir,
nice.
you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people.
Oh no.
In fact, killing them. Biting them.
It's a little bit more extreme,
The
but...
calling card of a vampire. Like you.
This is not real. I'm a victim, too.
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here, too.
Yeah.
I believe you.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
He's a
Dr.
doctor.
Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul.
Oh.
I am performing an independent
I already knew that.
investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
Help me! What do you know?
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
That made it seem a lot more,
It started
like,
a few nights
patronizing.
Rumors of violent murders. The docks have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground. Quickly.
How famished could he be?
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Why are my rats all messed up? Oh, that... The rats are off-center. There we go. Some of my things got, like, off-centered randomly. What the heck? Why are those off-center? Okay. Now, let's see. That should be okay now. That's weird. Alright. Back again.
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Something tells me not to trust you.
Maybe it was the voices you
Then
heard.
the feeling is mutual.
And what exactly is this brotherhood?
Sir, if the
Brotherhood
name is not
of
familiar
Steel.
to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
Ooh. Sorry.
Then help me find the culprit.
I got trapped in a
may.
cave this weekend.
If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
Because you
I
you
followed
told
a
me to
trail.
come in.
The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
I'm not sure. Yes. No! No!
A shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
Yeah, I was trapped in there.
You
Everyone was
should let
laughing
me
at me.
handle this affair.
They're
You've
like,
no idea what
hey
you're up
brain,
against.
drink the E. coli water,
No.
idiot.
I will find the monster.
And
He
I
is
cried,
mine.
and then they wouldn't let me
How
out
would you
until I
do any
drank
better
it.
than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
Kill him. I'll end him. I'll demand answers. I don't know.
I don't know yet.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
Mind if I suck your blood a little bit? I could use the XP. Will it let me suck his blood or no?
Please, leave me alone.
No.
Can I have some privacy, please? Go hunt your shadow. Would you be so kind as to leave the room?
Answer my. Why do you
I'm
taste so
certain we shall meet
good?
again.
Hi, Nilly. How you doing? Thanks for coming by. Is that me? No, my head is. I mean, pretty close. Please leave. Get out of my room. No, I'm taking your pennies, your shillings, idiot. I stole your shillings. Can I borrow a change of clothes, please? That sounds good. 8-bit Nate. Alright. Today, I ate like a really good beef brisket. And then for breakfast, I had cornbread stuffed with beef brisket. And I had a really good, like Texas, like a mule, like the cocktail. It was called a Texas mule, and it was really tasty. It was good. Had a lot of stuff. Yeah, what kind of pizza? That's a good question too.
Enter. If Swansea is not my attacker,
Swansea?
it means somebody else came here tonight.
The Swans.
Someone must know something.
What's this? That's a wall. Yeah, you're talking to yourself. Meat combo plus
Evening,
back
sir.
out because they are required
Can
in
I
our
help you?
pizza.
I have a few questions for you.
I really need to get.
Well, if you must.
I keep forgetting to get olives on my. I want the truth.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight, and I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor
Move
we
the
had.
camera.
I
Whatever.
can feel your fear, madam. Please tell me what's going on.
It's Will.
William
William
Bishop.
Bishop?
That sounded like a woman.
He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
Yeah, I usually get like pineapple on pizza, but I think one day I got olives on it, and it was like a nice salty mix with the pineapples. That was pretty good. I keep forgetting to do that.
What happened tonight?
He was dead drunk as usual. But my God, his eyes, his face. He must have caught something awful. He shouted and cried. It was terrible.
It's good. I remember one time, like for New Year's, we were ordering pizza, and we put every single meat on we were gonna put every single piece of meat on the pizza, but they wouldn't let us put enough meat. There wasn't enough. They wouldn't let us put enough ingredients on there to use all the meat. And when we got it, it was just grease and cheese, and like you couldn't pick it up. You had to two-hand the pizza. It was so fucking funny.
Why
That was
are
really
you so
good.
afraid?
I mean, his skin.
Buffalo
His
chicken pizza is
hands.
also really good.
I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor. who
Margarita
worked at
pizza
the
is so
canning
basic,
factory
though. I
before
mean,
he
that's
lost
fine.
his job.
I like
Nice
more
bloke,
stuff.
Really. He's never been violent until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Because you might
Tom's
leave.
nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well, Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
Oh, that's interesting. So like a local place that they just stack the ingredients. How does that work? Like, do they just like
I hope I live long enough to see them wet boot
Look, I
boys
told
get
you
what's coming to
everything.
them.
like do you just
Hello,
go
sir.
and like ask to ingredients,
May
they
I
put it on and
disturb
cook
you
it in
again?
front of you,
You're still
or
ugly as sin.
hey, fuck off, buddy?
I'll leave you to your bottle then. Hello, sir.
No.
And you're still...
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Welcome
Just some
back.
ingredients, okay.
Did you find what you were after?
Do you bake it at
Can't
home
say I
then?
have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Citizen hint. As a vampire, you can force a citizen to reveal information thanks to a hint you discovered. Whoa!
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight,
Whoa.
but he's not my friend anymore.
That was kind of scary. That was like a venture
Why lie
move
to
right
me
there.
if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only
Random hat.
unannounced
Oh.
customer, and that's the truth.
Oh, okay. You probably. I wonder if you could. A lot of places do take home. Let's see what we get for a hat. Hat wheel. TurboTax. Or hat wheel. I think they're all on here. I think so. I'll find out later if they're not, I guess. What do we got? Guaranteed hat. Ah. We get the Radishanka. That's a good one. I like that one. Turn hat's gone back on. And Shanka is right there. Disabled. Hide it. I have one like that, except it's like, well, it's darker colors. I'll read another button article. Alright, Tanuki. Which one are we going to read? TurboTax? I don't know if that one's going to be funny, but it just stood out for me because it seemed really goofy. Let's see. Put the hat on first. Alright, sometimes my hat and head are out of sync. That's fine. You know, we all have days like that. Which article we got? Let's see. What do we got for articles? Yeah, I mean, I got one when I was in Iceland, and I really like it. It's the season. Tax season. SEC calls for stupid Will Smith, Chris Rock slap reaction, Will Smith slap reaction. I want to read that one. XQC calls for stupid Will Smith, Chris Rock slap reaction, Will Smith slap reaction. Yeah, I know. XQC, such a cool dude. Felix, XQC, I don't know how to say his name, is the latest to weigh in on Will Smith slapping Chris Rock at the Oscar after having a joke about his wife's face when on stage. If you've been on the internet for a few hours, you'll realize the moment really divided viewers and those that caught the action later on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and other sites. While many condemned Smith for his actions, others defended him. And of course, some used this to be a tool to flood the internet with memes and more jokes. During a Twitch stream, XQC not only declared Will Smith for his actions, but those who tipped the Oscars in the spotlight, labeling him stupid. Own up, it was just weird, said XQC. That was a fat-ass smack. I was kind enough. What? He made a stupid joke. I think he's angry. Well, the slap on him, what if he really hurt him? The swarm of birds continues. I don't think that escalating physical stuff is never. I don't think that escalating to physical stuff is never okay. People say that he is funny and slapped him and slapped his ass. I think it's never the best option to escalate to physical violence, even if it's just a slap. I don't think that it's needed. Even if you want to do that, you could have done it later or more or less. I don't know. I guess that people laughing at jokes are just weird. But I think it's just stupid. Will Smith has been somewhat of an L lately. There's always a swarm of birds. Yeah, he might have been slapped Chris Rock on the ass. Despite various attempts, XQC often finds himself in the minority. This time, he is hardly going to find himself in the majority of his own. Perhaps he's right? Do you agree with XQC? Shouldn't people be making fun of the incident? HT Dexter. I like the tweets, like the thread of tweets, whatever. The swarm of birds continues. XQC's actually just a swarm of birds in the shape of a person. Oh, there's a Tales of Arise crossover on and very easy difficulty. Whoa! I forgot to read the sexual harassment one. Some of these look good. I love looking at these. It's usually hit like a coin toss to see if it's actually funny. Oh, they did the backwards picture again. Oh, we're gonna read this one. We're reading this one next. Oscar's violence, anger, or foreplay? Good question. Yeah, I'm gonna read that one next. That one looks good. Where do I there's a hat wheel. That one looks good. Alright,
Who
back
is
to
he?
this game.
William? Just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
Is he dangerous?
Is he dangerous?
Yeah. Like
No.
many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. He can barely stand up most of the time.
Why did it not say the thing? Hold on. What the hell's going on? It didn't say the... Is stream elements being weird again? No. Try this again. Repeat it. Reload overlays. Pause alerts. Resume alerts. Mute alerts. Unmute alerts. Do it again. Oh, it's in the thing. They're all gonna pop up like in a little bit. Why did the bit ones not show up? That's so weird. Circle is red, yeah. You stupid overlay, why'd you do that? What? It's invisible. That's why. There we go. Why did I make it invisible? That was dumb.
Sierra Viridian 17 cheered 1 bits. The
One
swarm
bit.
of birds continues.
The swarm of birds continues.
How was he tonight?
Don't worry, I'm a good streamer.
Was
I
he
know why
different?
things stop working.
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
I wonder if they're, they're laying it on heavy enough that William here is
I
the
need to find
sewer
him.
dog.
It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
Describe him.
Suspect. He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you.
Yeah, I kind of want
If you
pizza
see
again.
him, tell
Even though
him
we
I
had
don't
pizza
want
like
him
2
back
days
here
ago
unless
for my
he cleans
birthday.
up his act, okay? I told you all there was to know.
Alright. Do you know anything about
Hello,
William?
sir. May I disturb you?
Rate him?
And you're
No.
still ugly as sin.
I'll leave you
Hi,
to your
Dogfish.
bottle. It's locked, all right.
It's locked, alright. The Limehouse dock.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue.
Oh, yeah.
What's been done to me?
Intrigue.
To the
Look, a
city.
poster. Join the Royal Fleet today. Would you like to know more? Ask at your nearest recruiting office. I don't want to. Lime. I wouldn't drink this lime. Honestly. Oh, that's the volunteers one. We looked at that one. I love lime too, but not. I don't think you want to be like the lime house. Where's this William and his boat? Where's the old shit? Uh-oh. He looks a little dead.
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood.
Damn it. William wasn't the
This
bad
man
guy.
was armed. He tried to defend himself.
What about Key Lime Apartment Pie?
What's this? Some sort of note.
How is that note dry? Yeah, he got the good suck. Alright, what does that note say? Where's the note? Where's the note? Where's the note? Alright, I guess we don't get a note on this one. Oh, he needs fatigue though. Increases blood quality by fixing all his issues.
This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. Blood and
empty gin.
bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker.
Really?
There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Okay. Whoa. Teleported. There we go. Is it combat time? Yeah, I can teleport now. There's gonna be a fight. No, don't go in there. Alright, I locked onto him already.
I cannot enter.
Try lock on ahead. Oh. Shillings. And a box. With aluminium powder. Woo. Can I do this forever if I time it right? Oh, that's a speedrun strat. Hell yeah. If you time it too fast, it doesn't work. Silently behind an enemy. Okay, how do I silently get behind an enemy? I guess I gotta walk. Idiot. Ranged weapons. Press Y to equip your ranged weapons.
Ammunition crate. Good. I
Wait,
may
how?
need a lot of bullets.
How did I do it?
I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
I missed on how to. I missed how to use it. Gameplay, controls. I don't know. I didn't see how to use. How do I use the gun? Vampiric skills, medical checkup, offhand, main hand, dodge. I don't know. I guess I'll never know.
It's locked.
We'll never find out.
If the man says a bloodsucker's dug in here, you've got one job, and that's to find it. And find it fast. That's fair enough, Tom.
Because we're dead and we don't worry about the cold. That guy. How do I shoot you?
Over there!
I don't know how to shoot. Idiot. Alright. I don't know how to shoot the gun. They gave me a gun and gave me a tutorial and I didn't fully comprehend it and now I can't read it again. I'll never know.
It's locked.
Maybe if they're far away and I use the stun attack? I don't know. Enemy card. To spot enemies around wall. What? Spot enemies around and display their enemy cards. Pre-win bra. Okay. That's damage. So 4 types. Melee, range, blood, and shadow. Orange. Okay, so he's got a high resistance to range attack. Medium to melee. Okay, what about... Is that... Sneaking around on him. Is that what it was? Oh, there we go. Why did it equip it initially? Thank you. Yeah. There we go. That's how it works. Thank you.
Steady, boys!
Ow. See them fancy clothes? Yeah. It's eating time. Let me eat you. When do I get more weapons? That sounds mean. Follow the blood trail, but I'm definitely not.
This is not the place for you, sir. We won't see any of these bastards. I said stay away, sir.
No, I don't think I will. Like he didn't shoot me even after I teleported at him. Rats and hideouts. Rats are often near hideouts. Ah, good. The rats know what's up. Rats know what's good. What other goods we got? Any more goodies? Crafting bench. Can't make anything for, okay, I can upgrade this. Upgrade level 2. And gain more customization. Cool. That's 3 stun points. I'm not going to do that yet. It's not really necessary. Alright, so we have 490 XP. Let's spend that on... Scratch my face first. There we go. Use my stamina. Maybe we should do faster duration for more healing on bites. And now I can't level up anything because I just spent it again. Yeah. Well, I could do it anyway. I should save for these. These are probably really good. Get a barrier. Yeah. No. That's fine. The next night. I can just sleep all day. Still haven't changed my clothes though. The blood trail has not been cleaned up yet. I need blood.
Despicable.
Yeah. Those guys are still just chilling around here though. Killer's that way. I might as well kill these guys. One of them vermin. Idiot. Ow. He's dead. Whoops. We got bullets. Alright. I wonder if there's like... I think there's like a good or bad system in this, or like morality system, but I don't know for sure if there is. I could have really just not fought those guys. But they're also like, we burned them alive! Hee hee! Yeah, it seems like a very easy, like, you know, kill bait.
Last warning, sir!
No. No. You're dead. It's easy. We got some aluminium gunpowder. And a suitcase with a used shotgun. That's pretty nice. That just used bullets like everything else? No, it has its own ammo. Damn it. Alright. I didn't do that. Can I open this? No. I scratched my head. Alright, well let's... New practices, tactics. Alright, what do we got here? Let me see. New practices, new tactics. I know that some of our companions consider that the best advantage we have in our fight against leeches is that they can't go out during the day. Thus, we can hunt them down when they hide, powerless in their sleep. This is a rookie mistake. Imbibe, alright. We'll drink some water. Alright. Thank you. Let me see. They have countless ruses and tricks to avoid being spotted in their den. Second, because they deploy many deadly traps to kill any intruders in what they consider their most precious sanctuary. It costs us too much men and too much time to explore and eradicate vampires in their hideouts. The best tactic is to follow them and destroy them when they are really vulnerable, when they hunt at night. It is much easier to attack them then, for they can easily be spotted. That's why the Guard of Prubin must evolve and deploy new tactics to hunt leeches, small and mobile patrols, tactics based on technological advances, modern communications. We can learn many things from the war in France. New strategy, new equipment, and new weaponry. Grenades, white phosphorus, ultraviolet light, bulletproof vests, and flamethrower. It is time for the Guard to embrace the 20th century from a new war. I don't want to fight flamethrowers. That doesn't sound fun. I'm extremely flammable. I've learned. Is this door locked?
I cannot enter.
Indeed.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it.
Yeah, they just tore
Scent
him apart.
is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Lead rod. Oh.
As one, we shall overcome this. We've done it before.
Two-handed weapon. Okay. So equip it? It is William. Okay. Main hand. A scythe. Weapon ability. Parry.
No!
No! No! Hey, Aunt Nammer, thanks for the party for the rate of 5. How are you doing? Let's get the shout out for that. So Aunt. Okay, you got it. You're playing demos and games. I saw you were doing your homebrew stuff. Did you have any fun? Play anything really exciting there? That sounds fun. I've seen you do that a couple of times, and there's always something interesting. Hey, Death Dog. Yeah, I am Greenland. I guess I'm a variety streamer is the easiest way to put it. Oh yeah, that's the ad break for you. That one's locked.
It's locked.
But yeah, we're playing more homebrew games of Vita. Anything fun? Like super exciting?
This reeks of bloodshed.
Yeah, this game had like some
This creature is
Hi, Bear.
bedeviled. I must put it down.
William Bishop. Ow. No, bad. Ow. Oh, I'm gonna drink it. Diablerie. Oh, you know, he's doing the same thing to me. Whoa. Family's other. Oh, Cuphead remake. That's interesting. I'm gonna bite him. I wanna bite him. Nom nom nom. Whoa. Run away. I'm gonna bite him. We do it again? We do it again? Ow. Ow. We do it again? Yeah, let's eat him. Helltaker is good. I know Helltaker. Used bludgeon. Reinforced stick with a metal edge. It sounds better than a machete. In my opinion. How do I go back? Equip stuff. There we go. Oh. Stopped. That's my alarm. Bloodlines is really good. I would recommend it. That's a very fun game. So less damage, more attacks. Let's do that. Let's get a machete and that. There we go. I don't know about that I equipped. I love Masquerade. Bloodlines. That's just a fun game. It's goofy. It's really good. It was like groundbreaking at the time for me, especially as a little kid, because like the animations. And there's plenty of patches out there you can get that like fix some of the issues it had.
Stop.
So, recommend. Now, let's talk to this guy.
Let me go. William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton. Are you
Mr. Hampton.
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
Oh, he's alive.
Return to my flock, they'll stray without me.
Oh, you got him. He's dead.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by Skal?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
Bloodlines is really good though. Recommend. Very good vampire game. Especially with the mod. And then there's plenty of good mods for it that do other things.
Solve the mystery of these terrible murders.
We did it. We did it.
Good fellows, I've come to offer help.
Yeah, we're helping.
Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
God, London was crazy. London is crazy.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed this drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
Wait, there's a vampire game called
I'm
Redemption?
sure he'll take good
I
care
don't
of you.
remember that. What is that,
Come as
Nelly?
well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need.
That sounds interesting.
If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Let's go do investigation mode. Oh, his body moved. Vampire the Masquerade Redemption.
This poor creature can't be
A blood sample.
my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
They're called clans, not subspecies. I mean, probably that's what I'm thinking, because Masquerade Bloodlines was more about was, you know, first person / third person. That was really good. I'll look into that because that sounds really cool. I don't think I've heard of that. How old is it? Oh, are we doing a Metal Gear Solid Skullface ride? Hell yeah. I'm gonna sit here with Skullface for 15 minutes as he goes on a monologue.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim.
Yeah, that's cool. Is there another Werewolf the Apocalypse game? Because I wanna get the new one.
And the woman?
Even though I heard mixed reviews on it, I wanna,
Who
you know.
is she?
What woman?
2000. Oh, okay.
You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy.
Her privacy. Earthblood, yeah.
Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
You know, it looked interesting, but I didn't get it because it was on Epic Game Store.
The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
That's always
where
good.
You work, Dr. Swansea.
It should have come out
of
12 years
I thought
ago.
you were here in
Well, more
service
than
of your
that.
mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science.
A man of
physician,
science.
Like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
Why did you tell me that earlier?
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse...
Maybe I'll grab
of
that and I'll
William,
put it on my list to play.
I was certain.
I think it's on sale right now, too.
Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
I mean, you know, it doesn't need to be a great game to play it. I've played plenty of okay games.
Before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand.
A vampire.
Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us...
Among us?
The Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study.
Among us.
There's so much for you to learn.
God, his pupils are so... like... contracted.
Well, then let me be...
Oh, okay. Yeah, that really...
Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital.
That really,
As a
like,
physician.
janky...
I suspect you'll not
like,
find a better post
2000s
of employment
CGI.
to
That was really good at the
contemplate
time.
your, predicament.
This is sudden.
Like
I was returning home
the
to
StarCraft
see my sick
like
mother.
CGI intros that were really good,
before
but now you look at them now, you're like, wow, that's not very good.
Affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed.
Yeah,
and
there
have
you
a
go.
place to hide.
That's like
I
that
even
does have a
had the
very
forethought to
specific
bring some
feel to
clean
them.
clothes.
Clean clothes.
So, what do you say?
Oh, okay.
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Thankfully, yeah, like Bloodlines gives you like a really good like rundown, and then even throughout the whole game, you get a good chunk of lore from it. Bloodlines has my favorite thing that people do when they get scared too. Like, hold on, I'll do it after this. Like the animations when they talk
Swansea,
are
thank
super
goodness.
good.
I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
I changed
What a
on the
night.
boat
We
in the
lost
middle
two
of
more
rain.
patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning.
Yeah,
In the
like
meantime,
they have like they go over massive amounts of like lore in
Good bed
in
for
Ma
Mr.
in
Hampton.
Bloodlines, and it's awesome.
Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy.
Yes, Doctor?
And even in
Dr.
Bloodlines,
Reed
you
here
see
just
like
returned from the front. He
Well,
served King and Country.
I guess
and will be
kinda.
joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent.
it was just got.
And one so experienced in blood
It
transfusion.
got.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes.
He's good at blood transfusion
Here
because
at
he's a
Pembroke,
vampire.
It's not what we have.
Get it?
But what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea,
Welcome
immediately.
aboard, Jonathan.
And like one of the best things in
after my
like
rounds.
Masquerade
Coming, Nurse
or
Crane.
in Bloodlines
I'm
is like
coming.
how so much the game can change based on your clan. Like I played through as like Malkavian, as Tremere. Malkavian and Tremere. That's the two that I did. I think I've done it more, but you know it's still really good. And those two have like the biggest. I think those two have the biggest departures from the main story for anyone else. But hold on, like when someone gets scared in yeah. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Can I draw this properly, or will it look awful? I wonder if I can draw it properly. I want to capture this. Like when people get scared in Bloodlines, and they lean back, and they put their hands up like this, and they're like, oh, and they freak out. Like they have like 5 animations that they do whenever people get freaked out. It's really good. That was some good art there, though. So I hope you enjoy that. So, since I can't show you my hand motions in real life. But yeah, the animations they do are really good. Free art redeem, I know.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked, alright. Analyze William's blood.
Come on, you bastard. You can do better than that. Nah. It's my turn.
Read a button-rated article. Alright. Menacing. Let's read the article. We know which one we're reading. Ratatania on the loose. Alright, let's throw that out here too. Bam, there he goes. Alright, let's read this article. That's Steam, okay. Killing Floor 2 Update 1.61 Spring Cleaning 2022. This 29 Mars this year, 29 October this month. Oh, the Blizzard one? Shit, I want to read this one, the Killing Floor one. Can I find the Blizzard one down here? Ah, where is it? The Xbox 5 today. Okay, I gotta find the Blizzard one. Because I don't know where that was like from another person. That was like Ron. I can go back and find it later. Alright. Tripwire Interactive released the update for Killing Floor 2, and this one is for Spring Cleaning 2022 and more. Check out the full update notes below on Killing Floor 2 March 22-9. Killing Floor 2 Update 1.61 Patch Notes, Killing Floor 2 Spring Cleaning 2022 Patch Notes, Killing Floor 2 March 29 Update Patch Notes. Event. Hey Mercs, how will your spring Shut up, game. Stop. Stop. I'm getting tired of that. Alright. Let's put some music on, because that was getting annoying. The team could remove old bugs hiding under the rug. Bug fixes, as we've mentioned in the 10th edition of the Killing Floor. In 2021, the goal is to return to the community a whole year of community-reported bug fix. If you find any bugs, visit our official forum, and post them in the PC or console section. Why don't you think of it? Fixed an issue where a light texture was altered globally. It was the result of what was already seen as a bluish tinge and other visual effects. Fixed the problem with the music in the dance near Hans Volter. Fixed the problem where spectators was incorrectly included in the player count in the server browser. Fixed the problem in Boss Rush Weekly mode where the matriarch shielded health because the earlier waves were untornable. Fixed the problem where the pop-up pause signal was incorrectly displayed in the lobby. Fix the problem where SWAT's close combat training based skills did not increase damage with 9mm or blunt weapon types. Weapons. Doshin gun. Oh, Dashin gun. Yeah. Using a dose? I don't know what that actually is. Using a better dose gun projectiles increases the behavior of the projectiles so they will behave more naturally in the environment. An issue that the new Dashin gun auto caused less damage than the automatic flame mode. What is this? I don't know what this gun is anymore. Automatic fire mode? The halogen from HRG was generator. Fixed an issue where the HDR generator was playing the primary fire sound of the world. Whoa. Minigun. The minigun's turned speed acceleration was reduced when players were in possession. Probably. Yeah, don't you have a machine gun? Map. Carillion Hamlet. You'll notice to the right place several splatter maps across the map. They fixed the boundaries so spectators can't leave the map anymore. Fixed multiple locations where the collision was lost for dropped weapons. Cancel the damages caused at the hands of the player? They're not sure about that one. Adjust the collision so the collectible can be destroyed in the forest area. Adjusted the wall in the station so that it was able to render correct. Elysium. Fixed an issue that caused the console to entrap up for PS4 players. A stronger spawning behavior of ammo, armor, and weapons to prioritize spawning in the arena that players are in. I'm gonna cough. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. If they remove Zed spawning, they won't get stuck onto the beams in the main area. Fixed multiple areas over the map showing the texture flickering. Fixed the rendered on the walls of the computer arena of the grid. A wooden plate was fixed so that's visible on the back side. A stone wall was removed so the color variation was correct. Fixed problems where sand decals are visible onto the main arena. Netherhold. The lights in the lobby have been adjusted to give the player a better sense of sight. That's good. Fixed an issue where Zeds wouldn't attack players in a diabolic experiment entry area. Prison. A customized Zed pathing to increase the ability to navigate to players. At least they fixed it. Misk. Fixed an issue that centered around the Patriarch being limited to using one of his intro lines. And that's it for the patch. Stay tuned for the updated events on Killing Floor 2 here at MP First. The Tripwire Interactive forums are on the web. That's good. It's gonna be a good article. I'm trying to find the Blizzard one so we can read that one next. I'm gonna find it now since we're right here. Oh wait, did I see it? Did they already overwrite it? Oh wait, there it is. glitch hikers can find what? Okay. There we go. We'll read that one next. Alright. That was that one. That one wasn't as funny as I thought it was. Like I said, it's kind of hit or miss sometimes. So, alright. Yeah, I really liked the first Killing Floor, like a ton. I played it a lot. And Killing Floor 2, my computer couldn't run it very well, and it was still kind of jank, so it didn't really hold up that well. Greenland! Hey, Snake Station. What's up? Oh, they killed him!
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
The Vamps sucks. Hey, man.
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
But I will.
Please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
I'll let you bleed. Be more polite. Blood quality. He's healthy.
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor.
I am a
Dr.
doctor.
Jonathan Reed.
I'm a doctor.
Name's
Grey
Clay
Cox.
Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
What a
Follow
terrible
me,
name.
Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Blood quality indicates how much XP you obtain from a particular citizen. The higher the blood quality, the more XP you get. See, the only issue I had with it was the fluid simulation would sometimes start sticking and eventually crash my game. Yeah, I think that's probably something like that. Mesmerize. Drink the blood of your prey. You first need to mesmerize them to lead them out of sight of others. Mesmerize them will equal the citizen resistance. We're mesmerizing him?
This fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Whoa. Blood, blood, blah. Make sure if I met, actually prepare the consequences. Learn more about citizens. Okay. No, I don't want to do that yet.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
I guess he's fine. His guts are spilling out. I just brought him to the basement. That's cool, I guess. Hey man, are you alright?
Did I black out?
Thought you were dying.
Whoa, I feel giddy.
Whoa.
What happened? Whoa.
Wow.
Giddy.
Giddy. Tiny common handle part. Your little tiny handle. I like to be a good guy in these games. I have a hard time being a bad guy. Unless I have to really mentally steel myself to be an asshole.
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go. But no famished hunter can run for long.
Being mean is not nice. Look, I already drank a bunch of blood. I killed a bunch of guys. Don't you forget that whole part? Where, you know, I drank blood for a bunch of people. We got a hospital. It's freezing in here? Yeah, probably. Out here, I mean. Is there anything that I can steal while I'm out here? These people are dying, they don't need it. Yeah, see? Glass vial, they don't need that. That's fine, I'm gonna talk to this lady first.
I'm Dr. Jonathan.
Oh, she's giving me the crazy stink eyes. She's like,
Dr. Swansea
she looks
has
like
already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Penguin.
she gave me a really bad
Did you
side
really?
eye. Like she's afraid to
It's a
look
good thing
directly
I
at
wasn't
me.
hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He
Primary
is convinced
subject.
It is the future.
How's your life in London?
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
The invisible enemy?
Do you require medical assistance, nurse?
Thank you for your concern, but I'm fine.
I'll just randomly put that in.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least.
Yeah, I accidentally... Okay, there we
An
go.
invisible enemy. Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor.
She's like...
These last few weeks...
She's looking at me from the side. It's really
Could all
funny.
do with a good night's sleep.
She doesn't even look at me.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Help me
Brilliant
out.
professionals, most of them.
Most of
Dr.
them.
Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Oh. Speak up!
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett's. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
They don't
Why
know
should
how to,
his
yeah.
age be a
How do you counter
I guess it's fair
raid?
to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Ding, ding, ding. New hints available. Speak up!
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No, I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
I was lying. I would tell everyone. Okay, so that one is still
I'm not
highlighted.
familiar
Oh,
with all the
no,
staff.
stop.
Most
It
Stop.
would
Personal questions. Hint required. She's got pretty good blood quality. I don't know if that... Is that kill them? I embrace them? Because it doesn't say before and after. It makes me think that they're going to die if you embrace them. But you know, doesn't seem great.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
You need assistance. Get out of the way.
I'm not one to make waves, Doctor. I'm patient's good.
Yeah, yeah. I'm a doctor, you're a nurse, we know how it goes. I'm the important one. I'm just like a real doctor. Because I swapped out my clothes though, I look so much nicer. Influenza, frequently complicated with pneumonia. Prevent any case of Spanish flu, stay at home. I'm sure that worked out well. It worked until it stopped when everyone started going out again. Oh, maybe I can fight now. Where the hell am I? Oh. Yeah, influence. Okay. So out here like loot and stuff. That guy looks pretty dead. Free shillings. What's that? Quarantine. Keep out. Can I teleport in? There's... Ow. Okay. There's rats, which means there's a hideout. Right here.
It's locked.
Alright. I guess doesn't matter. I'll just go back and continue the story. Yeah, Spanish flu. Very mild. Definitely... Oh, it's my stamina. Okay. It definitely didn't kill a lot of people. And it definitely didn't have a major recurrence when everyone stopped taking it seriously. Or resurgence, not recurrence. I'm smart.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no
I
matter
walk-
how illustrious they may be.
I walked down the road.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Ah,
Thank you,
porters.
What can I do for you?
Just like Death
Dr.
Rising.
Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet
Death
office.
Rising.
You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane.
Dorothy
Welcome
Crane.
to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I have a few questions.
I would like to ask a few questions first.
Do you not wash your hands or anything?
And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
What kind of man is
Who
Dr.
is Dr.
Swansea?
Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
No.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
Oh yeah, no it was. But she just has the blood sitting on her hands, you know. She can at least
right
rinse
to
them off.
assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
I get the last
Thank
one,
you,
hell
Nurse
yeah.
Crane.
Alright, so I'm gonna take a little break because my laundry is done. I gotta go swap it over. So I'll take like a 5-minute break or so. Grab a snack, get some water, stretch, and we will be back soon. And there we go. Get some music going. And mute this game.
Who's gonna save me from the hell of losing you, losing my soul? Who's gonna save me from myself? Who's gonna save me from my own childish games? Who's gonna save me from the hell of losing you, losing my soul? Who's gonna save me from myself? Who's gonna save me from myself?
I'm barely breathing. I've got no reasons. Give me the meaning behind the way that I feel. My mind was racing. My heart was beating. I found myself just pacing back and forth. I'm feeling crazy. You look amazing. I'm trying hard and not giving. You got me ready to go. Think we should give in to this decision. It's not like we're gonna be ready. I know at least I won't.
Just your smile, girl. It's something that could change me. Yeah, 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 yeah. What you got, girl? It's something so amazing. Oh, yeah, you. Just your smile, girl. It's something that could change me. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Hello, I'm back. Back to Vampire game. I should unmute the Vampire game. That's usually important. There we go. Oh, excuse me. Had a quick snack, and I might have had it too quick. Could be okay, though. Ah. But I think I can wash it down with this new monster I got. They had a new flavor of Monster Ultra called Peachy Keen. It's pretty good. Tastes like peach. Might be a shock, a surprise to some people. It is. The Monster Ultras have very good flavors. Alright.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
That's
you
true.
can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed.
All habits.
And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Are you gonna sell me weapons? Oh, he is selling me weapons.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
I suppose that's true.
How is the
It's a little
situation
bit of
around?
preventative,
You want to hear the situation is all right?
care.
It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
This
So
guy's
what do you do
a ray of
exactly in this
sunshine.
hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
Most of the time.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
Oh.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital. That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
New investigation. Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. Whoa. No personal questions. Let's trade.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these
A
days.
gun sounds good. Are you sell? Okay. Milton's specific shotgun. Bullets, shotgun shells, some parts, some powder. All right. Some bullets. How much is that worth? 14. Not really. Let's ask some personal questions.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Kinda. Oh. Never mind, I already asked
Goodbye,
everything.
Milton.
We got along pretty quick. Yep, as soon as you stop talking to them, they start talking to themselves. Without fail. They have to talk. They have to say something at all times. It's one of the weirdest things in games, like they must say something. Oh, can I loot that? Yeah! Loot in the hospital.
Good evening, sir.
Whoa.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better
your
news
face.
during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before at the Rockefeller University in New York.
I don't know you.
Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
Wow, you remember that.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now.
Is that good or bad?
Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
Okay, that's good. So is that good or bad?
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to
I could set a
working in a
timer.
better environment.
I wouldn't say that. That's this one.
I can't say I'm thrilled to be working here, but to be honest, I didn't have much of a choice.
Oh, I didn't think you meant
Led
this.
by appearances, Dr.
I thought we were talking about like the
This
battlefield.
hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
Hey, what the
What
staff?
can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But
Yeah.
during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
That is good. That
Tell
helps.
me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Any
Oh,
opinion
yeah.
about the manager?
She can't be.
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
I mean, he was out of his office earlier.
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran.
Whoa.
Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No, we must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more unto the breach.
Nurse Brannigan is worried about you, Doctor.
She should not have told you that.
Don't.
I will have a word with her.
You don't have to blame her for her honesty.
I'm not that kind of man, my dear Jonathan. Actually, Nurse Brannigan's opinion is the only one I may listen
Oh,
to.
that's good. Oh, I had to sneeze. Excuse me. Alright. All hints are fired.
Goodbye,
Right.
Dr. Tibbets.
Goodbye, Dr. Tibbets. Mr. Tibbets. Oh, he's gonna come talk to Brannigan? We gotta watch this. We gotta see the drama. Alright, never mind. I was wrong.
Another night with the glorious battalion of Pembroke.
I was trying to get that sweet, you know, juice.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening.
Why don't you look at me? She like looks right past me.
Why does Dr. Tippett claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
That's so aggressive.
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr. Tippett does not think of you as just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking
Yeah, she
my
can't see
gender
me.
into consideration when it comes to medical practice and knowledge, I really hope he doesn't.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
She just looks like at least this time she was closer to looking at me. Last time she like completely ignored me. And only looked at me from like the side when I was talking. Oh, more stuff to loot. City, you.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Yes, vampire research. Do not cough in public. Prevent disease. Careless spitting, sneezing, coughing, spread influenza. Spread by droplets sprayed from nose and mouth. Do not cough in public. What is this? Name of mercy, they depend on you. Nurses are needed now. Inquire at the latest appointments office of the Ministry of Labor and National Service or write to 15 Kingsways, London.
You are going to reveal all your secrets to me, even the darkest thoughts in your heart.
What?
My blood and soul. They belong to you now.
The life running in your veins. This dead flesh needs it.
Oh,
What?
please spare me, Dark Queen. Spare your obedient slave.
Can I
Good
help?
evening, sir.
Can I help y'all?
Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
That's good.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
I'm fine. Just do something for this pain, will you? That's all I'm asking.
Oh, I can mesmerize him.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
That sounds fun.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak.
Oh,
But be assured I'm smiling inside.
I don't believe that. Oh, let's go this one. Personal questions.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Where'd this lady go?
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
Return. He's got an accent.
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle?
The bartender.
I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
Despair? Corruption?
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly
Any really evil guys?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his
Alarming.
recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood.
Whoa.
I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
What
He's
is
searching
the
for
general
blood.
situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the Dockers Trade Union. The Wet Boot Boys
The
are
Wet
very
Boot
nervous
Boys.
since they lost their leader.
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show. With the
Clay
assistance
Cox
of
is
her minion,
downstairs.
Booth Digby.
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
He's sad.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks.
Oh.
And I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
He's just a nice guy.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton?
I don't have anything weird to say about that.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well
I don't see
versed
any
in
bite
blood
marks on you,
transfusion,
though.
and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest. And then I can go back to the people who need me.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not
In
really.
the hospital?
But I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such
Yeah.
a miserable life.
Eat some
You
orange
never
juice,
came
a
to
couple of
see
sugar
her here
cookies,
at
you know.
Pembroke. Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're
That's true.
preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton.
Goodbye.
We'll talk again later.
Mr. Irishman.
I cannot enter.
I cannot. Yeah, I know you're in pain. Simpletons, these nurses, bred with no respect.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr.
She seems
Jonathan
like she doesn't
Reed.
have any textures on her
Dr.
face.
Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients.
And she's not even looking at me
You're
again.
running out of everything.
I don't know, I'm a vampire.
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you.
It didn't kill everyone, but
What
it killed a
if this
lot.
epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
She's like looking off. She's looking at me, at the camera. She's looking at you. Oh, now she's not.
How long have you been a nurse?
She's looking at
Well,
you,
long enough
the
to see that
viewer.
the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
You would be surprised. Change your attitude.
I don't like your attitude, Nurse Hawkins. Pessimism can be as lethal as the epidemic in times like these.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep
Yeah,
talk like
right,
Nurse Brannigan.
Greenland. But hey,
How
bear
is the
note.
Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well,
The
not
epidemic
well.
is bad.
Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially
Hey, snack
concerning
station.
doctors.
Cover your mouth when you're coughing.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Ah, Milton. There's a hit on
Why
him.
does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
He was talking to me pretty well. Got this one. Don't have these.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
She, there's the drop in pose. I love it when like NPCs drop their pose and go to their idol and then just kind of float away. Hi, Miss
What can I
Crane.
do for you, Doctor?
Do you thought about washing your hands yet, please?
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Who are you?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed, yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd.
You sound like an
Welcome
asshole.
aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm.
Ah, he is
for
an
hiring
asshole.
you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Dabbers.
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice.
That's not your
The benefit
hospital.
of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never
Well,
met
you should
before,
shut up, asshole.
but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time
That
courting
guy
the
is weird
press.
over there. Better change your tone with me.
There is no need for such animosity between us. Don't you think the epidemic is already enough to deal with?
That is one point we could agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital instead of a burden.
Stop being an asshole.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become
Yeah, just kill him.
displaced.
I'll just suck his blood.
Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
Okay. I thought he was being an asshole, but that is true. That's true.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And
why can't it be like 3 of those?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
I don't have to justify my reactions to you.
This is ridiculous. My blood transfusion technique saved many lives, and you know it.
You see? That is exactly what I hate about people like you. You avoid this kind of accusation instead of facing reality.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
Oh, you should have seen the other
I refuse to
lady.
see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd.
This guy's an asshole. I thought he was not an asshole,
Thank
but
you for your time.
he's like an asshole for the right reasons and the wrong reasons. I'm gonna steal some shit. Yeah, vials, baby. Oh, is that a note? Pembroke Hospital, 2 November. My dear children, sorry I did not write to you before, but it hurts like hell just to write these few words on bloody paper. Don't worry, Daddy will go out of the hospital as soon as the doctor fixes his arm. In the meantime, if you need something, go see Mr. Chadwick at the construction site and tell him you are Harvey Fiddick's children. Remember Robert Chadwick, the big guy with a mustache who helped me repair the door last spring? Go see him and ask for a few bob. He won't refuse to spare you a few. I'm sorry I can't work anymore for now. But we'll figure something out as soon as I'm out. Don't worry, everything will be fine as soon as Daddy's arm is strong again. As soon as the doctors fix my arm, I guess he never finished that.
Down, my boy.
Let's talk to you. What horrible things do you have to say?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed.
Can you look at me?
May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
How's your life in London?
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Fuck you if my game will crash. That's
Are
how
you
it feels like it's
satisfied with
going.
your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
You just
Are
got
you sure
here,
you don't want
Dr.
to
Reed.
operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable, and your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies.
What are you doing with your hands, guy?
Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Ackroyd. They both
Oh,
want
it's
the best for me,
Ackroyd.
but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Yeah.
You seem worried about the safety of your family.
You seem worried
It's
about the
obviously
safety of your
reason why your
family.
wound troubles you so much.
I cannot give up on my children now. They both need me living.
What about their mother, if I may ask?
She died in 1915 during one of the first Zeppelin raids. We never found her body.
Tell me more about the death of your wife.
Tell me about your wife.
1915, I was in the army, building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps.
So aggressive.
Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The
Yeah.
Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target.
My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
I'm sorry for your loss. So many died during the bombings. I served in France and witnessed
Just
the
not
carnage
die.
there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea. I just know that I'm all that me kids have. Poor little bleeders.
How are your children after losing their mother?
They
They're
were
fucked.
smaller then. The only good thing about this is my Ellen didn't bring them with her that night.
Anything else? Okay.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
Not dying is easy, just don't get bombed. This guy loves his kids and he admits it? What a fucking loser. Look at this guy, look at
Good
this
evening.
nerd.
I'm Dr. Reed.
Oh, they have the
Can
same
I help?
animation too.
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here.
I'm gonna keep talking to you
Is
though.
someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
I'm gonna keep talking to you.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
Alright, well we're gonna keep talking.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes,
What do you mean?
maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
What did you do?
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk.
I'll let you get some rest then.
I'm alright.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick.
He's got the Rona.
I'm okay.
Let me see. Nope, let's do this one.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
I'm going to keep talking to you.
I have to go.
I'm alright. Don't waste your time with me.
Good
Alright,
evening,
talk to
madam.
me, lady.
Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick.
Okay,
Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed?
I did.
I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say.
Why do you keep putting your hand
Take
up like
care
that?
of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
May I
Riding
ask
that
if
death
you have
money.
an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm
Widow.
a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived,
Yeah.
but we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not
They were
accustomed
mean
to
to
dealing
me.
with patients of such social standing.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke
I
Hospital.
love the hints.
What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
Whoa.
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency
She's
of the
getting money.
situation.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Tell me about yourself.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Now I gotta go yell at other people. Alright, okay, so I haven't talked to you yet, have I?
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed.
You have to look at me, please.
Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr.
And who the hell are you?
I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
The background noise in the hospital is kind of funny sometimes.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
You seem optimistic.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
You're the reason why this got
Do you
so
need
bad.
help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems
I don't
to have
care
vanished.
about that.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time.
Alright. Tell me what you
Please,
sell.
could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed.
What is going on?
I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
Well, please look at me when you speak to me then.
I'll give you some advice, but understand that nothing beats practical experience, which can be exhausting and solitary work.
Of course, sir. And don't worry, I will never allow myself to be a burden, neither to you nor this hospital.
Tell me about
I
your
based
experiments.
my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My
Yeah.
process is purely experimental.
The first symptom of the
and
Spanish flu.
unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge
Avoiding
is the
eye
main
contact.
weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
What do you think of Dr.
I love the
aversion to
hint so
modern
much.
medical methods?
What do
It's
you
a shame
think?
he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With the influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
Whoa, the drama.
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help
It
him.
will
What
not.
is it you really want? To save him? Or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior. A man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes, and fears.
That's true. That's
Not
important.
some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would
Oh.
he hide such crucial information from us?
Because he is a proud father, ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
Oh, what'd he do? Let's go get some more of that drama with the patient.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
What the fuck is HIPAA, am I right? Hey, motherfucker. You were lying.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick. Good evening, Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
Tell me about your injury, Harvey. Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My wife died because of me. And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself. What an arsehole.
How could your job be responsible for your wife's death?
I was working a double. She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
I already knew that.
You can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Fiddick. Unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
Okay, that wasn't as juicy as I was hoping.
Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen. As for me...
How about you?
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
Yeah?
Tell me, Waverly, what do you think of Dr. Strickland's enthusiasm for his experimental research?
Strickland is playing with his patients' lives for pride and glory. Now that, sir, is unethical.
Are you thinking about something in particular?
Harvey Fiddick needs delicate surgery. I believe we should stick to the usual procedure, but my young colleague obviously disagrees.
And are you not afraid that your rivalry with Strickland may be blinding you?
Rivalry? I guess you could call it that. But I will never be childish enough to let my personal feelings affect my judgment.
I bet you're lying.
Why do you wish to lead this surgery?
I strongly believe that Mr. Fiddick should not be butchered to test an unproven procedure.
You will assume the conservative point of view.
If you are going to lead this surgery, I'm trusting you to assume the consequences of your actions, whatever the result.
I'm not the kind of man who runs away from his responsibilities, Dr. Reed. There is no need for you to be looking over my shoulder.
And are you not afraid?
Oh, no, I don't do that.
Why? If you are...
I'm not the...
Okay.
No.
No. Anything else here? More hints.
Thank you.
We gotta talk to him again. Where'd he go?
Reads me like a book.
What
do you have
can I do?
anything that you can tell me about these guys?
I gave him...
No.
Well, you...
No. Nothing.
Thank you.
Where did the other guy go?
I'm alright. Don't waste your time with me.
Where is he? Hey man, I'm talking to you here.
Good evening, Doctor.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
He's gonna fucking clock
Goodbye,
me.
Dr. Strickland.
Whoopah!
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
Okay, I can't talk about the operation,
Goodbye
so
for
we'll
now.
find out.
Always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen.
Why are you talking to me about that?
For me.
My name is not Helen. Oh, what's that say? Hospital full. Please go home. Alright, we're not done in the hospital. We have people to talk to. We have lives to ruin. You read me like a book. Where'd this nurse go? Hey, you.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
She has no eyebrows. That's what's throwing me off. She's like missing... Her face is so smooth. And like low textured. It's throwing me off so hard. Wait, I can't talk to her about it?
Goodbye.
Maybe I gotta talk to this guy about it first.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from...
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Life without your mediocre reputation.
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation
It's-
among your colleagues?
It's so brutal.
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
That's fair. Fair.
Goodbye.
And I thought last summer's epidemic was difficult.
Are they talking? Are you actually talking now? No?
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Oh, she's looking at me. Now she's not.
Goodbye, Nurse.
Hello, nurse. Goodbye, nurse. Did I get a hint for anyone else? But I got another hint for someone.
Good evening,
Doctor.
No new hints. No new hints.
Goodbye, Doctor.
I guess I can see my hints here. Any treatment for him. Okay, yeah. And then who do I talk to for that? Just saves beds. See, she has eyebrows right here. Look, this is what she's supposed to look like. But then if we're gonna go talk to her...
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
She's missing,
evening,
like...
Dr. Reed.
She's missing part of her face.
How would you...
It's soup.
Let me see if I can do this. I'm trying to
Nurse
find,
Hawkins.
like, the one that gives me access to this.
How long... I don't...
Well, not well.
Why do...
I don't. Milt.
How would...
It's.
Come on, there's gotta be a way to get that. Get required.
Goodbye, Nurse.
Hey, you.
Good
Crazy.
evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal.
Mortal.
Nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon.
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And
Mortal.
if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
She's a vampire.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Ever heard of Cotard syndrome?
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Yeah.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to
You're fucking crazy.
Hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
I need new blood.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover to hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Yeah.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby.
She's also paranoid.
I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors who hunt me, for I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal, but do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Okay. Who are you
Who
really?
are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, it's such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Ah, yeah. Makes sense.
Do you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
I have no need for your medicine, Dr. Reed.
That's what I thought.
It's the only drug I need.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
I'll leave you to activities, Mistress of the Dark. What the fuck are you doing here?
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Oh, it's you. I already talked to you.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Little Miss No Eyebrows.
It's locked, all right.
Oh, long letter. That is a long letter. Hello, sis. How are things in the big city? Here in Broome, things are not so good. Seems the flu is here again, and we have many new cases of infection in the neighborhood. You're Miss Scheller, the old drinking hag from the 3rd floor? She passed away 2 days ago. Her flat is already occupied again. Geez, you have to pay me a huge amount of money to go sleep in a bed which a woman died just a few hours ago. Sorry, I did not take time to quickly answer your last letter. Between taking care of little Paul, Mum, Dad, and my job at the factory, I really find time to write to my favorite sister. By the way, my son says hello to his Aunt Pippa. You should see the little bugger, already driving me mad. And Mom says you bring back some of those marvelous cakes next time you come back home. In your last letter, you told me you thought about quitting your job at the Pembroke Hospital. I have to tell you, Pip, you better think twice. There are always jobs at the factory, but the wages are shit, and it's as boring as a day without a shag. Oh, I have a new fiancé, and I'm no slut, you moral bitch, you. So, if you want to quit, and do something more useful than counting on the dead every morning, maybe you better stay in London, join that band you told me about. The Guard or Priven or something like that. Never heard of them, but if they're like you said, some sort of civil militia trying to make the difference, then maybe it's a good choice for you. Just be sure to let others go in front. That's how my poor Billy got killed in France. By leading too many patrols. Bloody war. Anyway, come back as soon as you can. Give me all the good news before that. Love, your affectionate sister. Lucy, Paul, Mom, and Dad. Now I can talk to her again. I went in your locker.
Good evening.
Good evening,
Pepper, are you sure you want to leave this hospital?
To become a nurse was a little girl's dream. But in the end, I don't feel that useful. I want more. I want to make things change.
Be proud of what you achieved. This is unacceptable.
But you're doing something important here. For all the patients who need your help.
We save lives, sure. Each time we send a cured patient home, it's a relief beyond words. But since the epidemic, I feel so powerless.
New hints.
How would you...
It's soup.
It's soup. I have more hints for her, but I can't talk to her about her hints.
It's locked.
That one's locked. Right, now we're getting all the social links started. What's that? Someone leave money? That's a book. That was money. What's in here? Anything that I can steal? Oh, what's that? Bottles? Yeah. What's in here? Okay. I guess this is a combat zone based on the movement. Garbage can. Grease and screw. Is this the garden?
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate.
What
If
is-
they were to find somebody.
Skull voices. That's a weird. I don't know what that means. Hey. Oh, maybe it's like a vampire thing. Don't look outside the window. Don't look outside the window, whatever you do. Ow. Yeah. Just don't look outside. I'm not beating patients. Yeah. It's time to eat. Whoa. They're like zombies. Ow. Ah. Just bite myself. Take a little bite. A little sippy. This whole section of the hospital is abandoned. What else? Ah, there's two of them. I'm gonna bite you. There we go. Gotta dig in the trash like any good doctor. Just don't look outside right now, please. Okay, this door is closed.
It's locked.
Blue, quarantine, quarantined, it's disease. Dig in the trash. What else is over here? I know where I am now. That's where I was a minute ago. Just gotta go this way. It's in this part of the hospital. Anything? No? Find the lost... Oh, there's a wallet in the garden right over here. I still gotta find the second office. I still gotta go to my office. Lead stick. Where's the wallet at? Gotta be around here somewhere. There it is. Tim and his wife. Oh no, it's Milton and Pippa.
So, Mr. Hooks and Nurse Hawkins are an item.
Oh.
Those two have hidden their affections well.
There's the drama we're looking for. Workplace drama, hell yeah.
I cannot enter.
I'm gonna go yell at them. Hey, Pippa.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Damn it. You can't talk to her
Goodbye,
yet.
Nurse Hawkins.
She's got a very good poker face. But Milton.
The Pembroke is so lucky.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I found your wallet.
Do you know that Nurse Hawkins is thinking of leaving the hospital?
That's not a surprise. We've talked about it already.
Does it not bother you?
Sometimes I think she may be right. We should run away while we can.
Oh.
Question is, where can we go? Where is it safe?
I don't even know you two were a thing.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
What's your relationship?
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right.
Yeah.
But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
You do realize you could both get fired.
Yeah, then I dropped
are
this.
not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
You shouldn't be fucking.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice.
What have we got? Anything that's worth buying? Probably these parts, but I don't know if I actually need them yet. I'm not gonna buy his shotgun because he probably needs that. Investigation succeeded. Hey, Pippa.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Ooh, I had to sneeze. What we got? Relationship with Milton Hooks.
I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Oh, she got her textures finally.
Hooks is my man.
Wow.
If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no
I don't know.
intention of
She suddenly
reporting
got her
Nurse
textures
Hawkins,
back.
But are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke, but we do our best to get by.
See, now she looks so much better. Like
That's
now,
all many of
like
us
she's
can
a
hope for
person and
nowadays.
not like this weird like soap statue.
What steps are you prepared to take to feel more useful?
I don't know yet. My sister believes that the real fight is in the streets nowadays. Maybe she's right. Maybe this is what I must do.
And what about Milton Hooks? Does he share your point of view?
For Milton, any change means more comfort and more peace. I disagree.
Oh?
If you feel that saving lives is not useful enough, perhaps it means that you've lost faith.
On the contrary, my faith has never been stronger. Maybe we are all just too proud to face up to the fact that science cannot compete with God.
No. Shut up. Shut up.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Daily routine.
What else do I have for investigations? I have... Let me see. I've barely done anything in the game. Reach the pharmacy for these two. Okay. I can track that. What is that? She's trapped in a body. She's a vampire. Let's find and track down for these hunters. Where are these hunters at? Okay, it's up here. Let's go find that so we can stop this crazy vampire lady from being crazy. Or try to, I guess. So they're spying on her over here. So over here. So over here. So she said the garden, and I was at the garden, and there's no one there. No, put the machete away. Thank you. You're gonna cause a scene. I'm a doctor! Unsheaths machete.
It's a leech! Kill it! Shit!
No, I'm eating. I'm eating here. I'm burning. Pop. I'm stuck. Okay. They had 4 glass vials on them for some reason. Small bag of junk. Alright. Some shotgun shells. Okay. Another bottle. Some shilling. One shillings. Let me see. The 25th, from the Guard Approved Command Posts to East Ed Patrol, Vampire Activity Hospital. Days ago, one of our recruits heard rumor about the presence of a female vampire hiding in Pembroke Hospital. All we have is her first name, Thelma. The mission is to discreetly go there and observe any suspicious activity concerning said leech. Report directly to us, and we'll decide what action should be taken. Ah. And a shilling for our trouble. The game's like, you need the rest so you can evolve. No. I don't need to do anything, game. Go talk to this crazy lady. Where is she? Oh, that's my office is upstairs. No, wait, she's... Wait, what? Oh, okay. I'll talk to her. I have to go to the command post. Alright, well, let's go to my office first, then. There's a whole second floor of this hospital we haven't even looked at yet. And apparently a third floor.
It's locked, all right.
Alright, well, it's locked. There's Dr. Swansea. Thank you, Swansea.
Not now. Please come back later. I'm busy right now.
They keep asking he'll let me in.
Not now.
I guess not. Let me in! Let me in! I'm glad this game is entertaining to everyone here still watching. I've not really been doing any action stuff. I've just been, like, talking to people, which is fun.
It's locked, all right.
I'm just surprised. Who are these people? Shipit, Stricken, and... Okay, so these 3 doctors. They're just bad because I have my own office. That's what it is. Oh, what's in here? A used hacksaw. Is that a weapon that I could use? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna use that instead of the machete because I can't upgrade the machete. So I might as well use this instead of the... Oh, I can use that, okay. What's on this letter? T. Elwood's medical file. Thomas Elwood. Let me see. We got convalescence, admission. Patient's face has been heavily burnt and disfigured by a bomb during the war. Even with these the strongest sedatives, he affirms to regularly endure severe pain from the wounds, as if the flames are still burning under the skin, he says. Examinations of the cicatrized tissues show no inflammation, infection, or swelling. Scars are clean. Could it be a case of persisting nerve damage? The patient never ceases to blame himself for his disfiguration. Could it be a case of guilt of the survivor? Phantom pain manifesting as punishment for not dying with his comrades? That's like a whole Metal Gear Solid 5 plot right there. We get there. Some cheap gin and a small bottle. Let's go talk to Mr. Elwood then now that we got something else to do. Alright, we can't go upstairs. Elwood!
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Why do you feel responsible for the injury, Thomas? What really happened?
I wasn't disfigured by any German shells.
Whoa!
It happened during my leave. It was an accident.
Oh.
Why lie about it?
Come on. It's one thing to come back disfigured by the Germans, and it's another to get injured in an accident that could have happened to anybody.
Can't hide forever.
You know you can't hide forever. One day you'll have to face your loved ones. Until that day, you have no chance of real recovery.
My friends all died in the trenches. It's shameful enough to be alive with these stupid scars. I don't want my children to see me like this.
What really
Tell me
happened?
what really happened then?
I went with a whore in Rouen. Dead drunk I was. The hotel was a shithole. There was a fire that night.
Did you start the fire? Were you trying to avoid going back to the front? That's not uncommon, you know.
No. It's just that I was asleep when the flames reached the room. The girl was long gone. Bitch never woke me up. Left me to burn.
How close are you to Miss Horcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all. While I'm busted on the outside. But she's still beautiful. Living proof that there's hope for me.
You let her bite you?
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of my blood.
Oh, she's actually dripping the blood.
It's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
And it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotard syndrome.
You're enabling her.
She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. And frankly, if I could, I'd join her world. It seems much more fun than the real one.
You told me before you don't want your children to see you like this. Do you have any other family?
My sister Agatha has raised me nippers since their mother died.
Me nippers.
Don't want them to look at me like this.
How could children despise their father injured in the war?
What do you think? They saw me once. My poor angels left the room crying. They keep on having nightmares every week, my sister told me.
Your sister's not a child. I'm sure she has nothing but respect for a wounded soldier, and you are her brother.
You don't know my sister Agatha. She may be young, but she's all discipline and morality. If she ever found out what really happened...
She doesn't have to know.
She's a sly one, my sister. One day she'll find out the truth and knock 7 bells out of me. Nah. I'm better off here.
Yeah, coward.
Where were you stationed, sir?
I really...
No offense.
You
Like
were...
a... No. I got all his hints.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Alright, so that one. I got all his hints. Killing the story behind that guy. go to my office.
This must be the place.
Damn, this is
It's
nice
definitely
office.
away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Haha. It's true.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Okay. Well, let's get some water then. Article on Econs. It's a rare opportunity, almost a privilege, to approach a vampire, to observe their most intriguing physical and psychological traits with a scientific and rational eye. Here are some of the most fascinating abilities I've personally observed over the last 10 years while interviewing a few vampires. Our Econ, as they further call themselves. Supernatural speed. A vampire can act and move like a mortal in all his actions. The trained eye will spot that they have the keenest senses and can react quicker than any mortal. On the few occasions, alarm, surprise, to flee, I have seen a vampire move so quickly it almost as if he vanished, just to reappear somewhere else. The human eye cannot follow their movements while they act so quickly, but it is not teleport or dematerialization. There's a bug in my get off my face. It is only supernatural speed. For me, it is cat-like attribute. Which allows them to run, dodge, or jump longer and faster than us. I also noticed that such speed seems to exhaust them, and that they are bound to physical limitations. Mesmerism. One of the most powerful abilities a vampire can deploy is the ability to force a mortal to obey them. I call this trait mesmerism, but it has nothing to do with the mortal ability to alter a subject's mental state. A vampire can bend a mortal to their will, and they can even break a mind. A vampire I interviewed even told me the more a subject tries to resist, the more permanent damage will be, as if the vampire could literally fracture their target's sight. The same vampire explained to me that this ability required time to master, and that the result could vary widely from one subject to another. Implant a false memory, erase a painful one. The possibilities are endless and frightening. Interesting. I wonder if I could use that on like the crazy lady and Elwood. Blood awareness. This may be the most catastrophic ability of all, concerning vampires, since it is also the cause of so many tragedies for them and us. Vampires crave for blood. They must use their will to restrain themselves from frenziedly drinking every drop of blood they can see. They need blood to function and express their full supernatural traits. A famished vampire can be very weak, even if he cannot die of hunger or thirst. This urge, this need for blood may explain why a vampire is so aroused by it. A vampire confessed to me that blood can sometimes blind him, since its smell and attractiveness can be so strong. When he focuses, a vampire can almost see the blood all around him, inside warm bodies, through walls, on a supposedly clean weapon, etc. The same vampire even told me he can see if a mortal has clean blood or is ill, and that in some cases, he can even sense diseases in fitted clothes, or even items in a room. This is true, could have so many medical applications it almost beggars belief. The guy is still talking to me downstairs, with a broken arm. I can hear him all the way up here. Set. Dr. Swansea's message. Dear Jonathan, I asked Nurse Crane to secure an office for you on the second floor. Please forgive the austere decoration, but Pembroke Hospital is not exactly the Ritz. It's hard to let you discover your office alone. I need to sleep a little before going back to work. I'm just a mere mortal after all. I also gave orders to let you rest, and for the staff to never enter your room. You'll be able to sleep all day without being disturbed, and work at night without raising any suspicion. I'm afraid the place is quite messy, but you'll be able to conduct your experiments here at your own pace. You'll also notice there is an open window with a scaffolding that will allow you to enter and exit the hospital without being noticed. I imagine how awfully new and disturbing this must all be for you. Believe me, I have studied enough of your species to understand what you must now be facing and feeling. But be assured I'll do whatever I can to help you through this ordeal. Know that you're not completely alone facing it. I'm glad I met you. In these dark times we are all presently facing, I hope our future collaboration will yield great results. Welcome to Pengrove. P.S. I left a copy of my notes showing what I've heard about econ in the past few years. Okay. Why do you use a weird green light? Why you gotta make this weird? Now, what do we want to upgrade? Well, I should probably get one of these abilities. try this one. This one sounds cool. Shadow explosion increases range. The pool in a single place are stuck. Okay. If I upgrade, did I upgrade this level 2? No. Okay, not yet. It doesn't matter yet. Can I upgrade this yet? No. I can also upgrade all of these. I'm gonna upgrade all of these for base. The base upgrades first. Because I'm... Oh god, I need more bullets. More health. I'm gonna get a very basic upgrade just because it's good to have. A bot generated article. Alright. Let me do these upgrades first and then I'll do that. All that blood, about 50% at the max rank. Alright, that's not very much. The following night. District status? Healthy. I don't think so. Alright. Let's throw some quiet music on. Some reading music, you know. And let's throw on this bot article. What's the next one? Oh yeah, we're reading the Blizzard one. Activision Blizzard is infiltrated in sexual harassment lawsuit for $18 million. Activision Blizzard is looking to remove the many lawsuits imposed on it over sexual harassment and discrimination. According to the Washington Post, the district judge, Dale Fisher, is prepared to settle $18 million between Activision Blizzard and the United States Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, EEOC. This lawsuit is separate from the California Department of Fair Employment and Housing. Activision has agreed to create $18 million bill of cash to compensate eligible claimants. A continual improvement of the work's policies, practices, and training to stop harassment and discrimination in the workplace. And listed a second party advising how to obtain the highest wages by chance. Activision Blizzard lawsuit timeline. The story at last time. Since the lawsuit was filed on July 20th, actions have been taken. Sources have told their story. Blizzard's CEO has resigned and so much more. It can be difficult to keep track of everything that's happened so far. So we created this timeload event so it'll help keep you up to date on everything happening to stop these horrific problems happening again. Class J is rounded, expand, loading, async, loading assets. One of the most remarkable individuals I have seen in a year. The federal court that reviewed our settlement with the EEOC concluded it's fair, reasonable, and sufficient, and advances the public interests, Activision Blizzard said in a statement. This isn't the only suit Activision Blizzard is facing. On the subject of workplace misconduct, the California Department of Fair Employment and Housing, DFEH, is suing the company over smaller issues as well. Similar issues. The EEOC is a federal agency while DFEH is a state agency, and both got the whistle to investigate the company in 2018. The two agencies disagreed about how to impose action against Activision Blizzard. The California agency said that the settlement would limit the DFEH from pursuing further damages. The DFEH, said the Washington Post, was able to continue vigorously prosecuting Activision in California and did not allow Activision to reject the request to dismiss its case. The case of the FHH's has court date in 2023 February. A woman named... This one wasn't that good. A woman named Jane Doe has filed a case against Activision Blizzard over sexual harassment discrimination. The company is suing an Activision Blizzard employee who died by suicide in 2017. What? Which she was an employee of the company's recollection. Yeah. Activision Blizzard has been involved in a sexual harassment scandal. One. Yeah. Oh well. Always next time. Reen Hell, Writs of Amazonia Par. tales of rise are we dealing with? They raise a lot for Ukraine. Alright. Let me see, where'd that go? Where is that? Well, that's what it's called. I think I might call it here, because I'm tired, and we got a save point. This is a good time to call it right before our story element. So, I think that's good. So, let me switch over to the outro. Let me quit the game first, too. Oh, that quit really fast. I like when a game quits fast. It doesn't take like 3 minutes to close. So, let's find someone to raid. Do we have any suggestions? Otherwise, I'll just take a dive and see what I find. No one I know is on. So let's check furries on Twitch. Who is here? Who is live? You got Smite. Doesn't look like Smite. Oh, okay, it is. There's Minecraft. There's Final Fantasy with no commentary. So Strangers of Paradise. You can watch that one. That's a good one. Let's watch that one because it's Final Fantasy Strangers of Paradise. Let me just make sure their channel's good. Oh, it's Coda live? I gotta follow Coda. I don't know why I'm not following him. Because I know Coda's trying to get... Did Coda get affiliate yet? Or... They did. Okay, they must have got it a while ago. Or maybe I just missed it. I'm stupid. Let's raid Coda. Okay. So he's playing Earthbound. So go ahead, feel free to drop some rats in, say hi, you know, drop a follow, get the smug away from my face too if you could, that'd be nice. Yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for all the follows, the raids, everything, you know, and keep an eye on my Twitter for your notifications when I stream next. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow. Maybe Friday. Give myself a little break. Oh wait, Thursday. God, I have no idea what time it is anymore. So, but yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.